Alright, hey everybody, Studmin here, and we are live tonight, gonna continue some Starfield. Last I left off, what did I do? I did the Trackers Alliance. That's the last thing I finished, so now I'm on to, well, I don't know yet. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but I could. I might do the deep cover Crimson Fleet to start, because I haven't done this yet, so I think that's what I'll do. So that is something I've yet to experience.
You, Captain.
So I've done the Freestar Collective before, so I won't do that right away, but do something new. Do some undercover work, so nothing wrong with that. There we go. That'll likely affect doubling audio of the game if there was any, so okay. Onward. I'm kind of excited to see where this undercover in the Crimson Fleet goes. Like I said, I've never done it before, so it should be exciting. Phobos, moon of Mars. Board. Let's see what I'm supposed to do.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before
Happy to be
escort you
aboard.
Commander?
What can you tell me about the UC Vigilance?
I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal.
Before I meet Commander Akande, is there anything I should know?
Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail.
Will do. Then none, I'm just eager to get started.
Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City.
Sure am.
Quite an impression around here. Upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Thanks. On we go. Oh yeah, I've met this dude in my first playthrough when I didn't realize I was smuggling contraband and then got arrested.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC System. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Dwala's offer.
Tuala convinced me it'd be for the greater good, so here I am.
It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Well, it's an impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Persuasion. Get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Seems simple enough.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
I'll point the way and then I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Well, I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
How will I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't.
Oh.
We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Do you have any other information about... I forget how to pronounce that already. So.
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals.
Saoirse, I think
She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
That doesn't seem right, but okay. Is what it is, I guess. Can you tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent?
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to...
I had a feeling that was coming.
Pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
Well, at least I get a free pass about crimes, I guess. Maintaining my cover as a pirate and abiding by the law won't mix.
That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles. rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. Good luck.
Okay, off to the lieutenant. It's right here, conveniently.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Yeah, I think I understand.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
If there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring you as much evidence as I can find.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Can't complain about that. Yes, that is very generous.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
You feel like discussing your personal experience with the Crimson Fleet?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Yeah, I'll respect your privacy.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
What's going to happen to the people you arrest?
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you.
What if I get caught with the container of Aurora in my cargo hold?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. Let me know if you need anything else.
Will do, Lieutenant.
Yes.
Okay, so back to the ship, cockpit, to Sidonia.
But this ship is starting to feel like home.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Perfect. Where's launch pad? Cydonia. Boom. Land. Just gonna turn the light on here because loading screens go awfully dark. Looking to hopefully get a new headset, kind of a random topic, but I feel like the mic extender's not long enough and I get quiet audio in my videos and shorts and stuff, so I'm hoping a bit more length on my mic if I get a new headset kind of eliminates that.
Ever been to Aquila? Security uniform.
Sure have been.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
I'm here to sell, but I'm actually looking for you.
Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me?
Take a look at this sample.
Laura, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
Well, if you can't handle it, point me somebody to who can.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well,
of
bend the
course.
rules a little bit.
Well, if the deal goes through, you're certain to get a cut of the profits.
You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh no, pleasure is all mine.
The Lux condos aren't anything special. My buddy Mitch keeps asking me if I can help him out with something.
I could use a break.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Fuck you, guy. Sailor Sporten said he could help me move some of this.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay.
Changed
Yeah,
your tune
I
awfully
think we can
quick.
help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Yeah, no problem.
Right down to business. And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that?
Sarah, you're
Now
gonna
listen
blow our
up,
cover.
'cause
Frickin'
I'm
chill.
not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. Probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Alright, I'll get it done.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding, a think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss it. Just look for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
I thought that was you. You look fucking even more miserable than he probably fucking does.
No, this isn't for them.
Hours without an incident, 156. Not days, hours.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is
Something I can help you with?
I am here to collect the credits you owe to Adler Kemp.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that?
Adler is serious about this debt, so I suggest you pay quickly.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm sure your funeral will be lovely.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah?
Nope, that's not good enough.
What the heck do you want me to do, then? Huh? Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Yeah, I promised a bar from Adler and I'll pay the debt for you.
Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay. Well, that's taken care of. Quite peacefully, I might have added. Because I want to do what I have to do, but he doesn't. Sounds like he's going through enough as it is. Just don't borrow any more money and be stupid.
Have something for me?
Yep, it's all there.
Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
He got the message.
Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more.
That alarm doesn't sound any good.
Associates.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I'm interested? Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some real money. So can you handle it or what?
Well, if you think they can handle me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
There you go. Made my 3,000 credits back and then some. Rook meets King. Rendezvous with Astrea at Europa. Got it. Perfect time to use cruise mode. Like cruise mode and autopilot is it's a welcome treat. It's literally like need to take a break or go get a drink or just, you know, chill out as the vessel explores space is a welcome feature to the new update for sure. Yeah, for sure a very welcomed feature. Makes space travel actually unique and fun. Like it was before, but it's just a lot like the grav drive's cool, but this is nice where you can just literally like set it, turn autopilot on, let the speed take its course, and like literally away it goes and you're there. It's always nice when some places are close together, you can just do that. Makes things so much easier. And there we are. Let it get nice and close. Boom. So cool.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Damn right I am.
You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson
That's
Fleet.
why I'm here.
That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Consider it done.
It's done when Rake stops breathing.
Alright,
Get
lady.
back here when you finish. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Why do you want Austin dead?
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, nobody runs away from the fleet.
Noted. How can you be certain that Austin is on the Regana?
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Okay. Cruise, autopilot, full speed, and off we go. It's cool watching the ship speed up too, as like all the gears and like engines kick in when you like boost it to full speed. Like, as you can see, things are starting to get faster and pick up. They did a really good job on working on this. Despite what everybody says that, you know, this is a total dead game and empty and nothing to do. It's like, no, there's tons to do and things they've added in with updates. Even before, like, there was, like, it was mad to me when it started, but they kind of continued to work on it, and it's one of Bethesda's better games that they have in their library. And I'm excited to see more out of Starfield. Likely it'll be a sequel at this point, so they're, you know, there'll be Elder Scrolls, then there'll be a new Fallout, then there'll be a new Starfield. See, like, even the new POIs that pop up, like the ship that just popped up in the corner there. Like, it's really cool how it just pops up like that. They did a really good job on the new POIs too.
Pilot of the Regana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
You have a crewman on board that I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Oh God, I do not know.
Keep in mind, we're not threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
See if there's ways we can get around with, you know, not killing as much people as we can.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
I don't know who's listening over comms, so this is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
See, if he really changed his ways, like, is there a point to them knowing that? The fleet want Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without violence.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Deliver him to SysDef. If the fleet find out about this deal, we're both exposed.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
This unpleasantness aside,
There we go.
the people of New Homestead will...
Ready to lift off when you are.
Easy
Captain.
peasy. Okay, well. Cruise on our way back over to Europa. Yeah, that's one thing I'll say is cruise mode makes this game a lot more chill. It's like literally just set a course, sit back, and relax. Thrusters engage. Oh, speed up. There we go. See, I might go off course here. Autopilot off. Check out this POI. Like, so cool how they just pop up like that now. Just like boom, this popped up in your radar. Here it is, and then you can just immediately change course and go check it out. It's like super cool, all the new POIs with cruise mode. See, like, boom, anomaly, like, just lots of cool shit pops up that you can go check out. And for someone like me who likes RPGs and gets distracted by every little thing, it's very nice and appreciated. Might check out that anomaly next, to be honest. Damn. What is this? Let's go see what this anomaly is. And then we'll continue with the quest. Just, it's not an RPG without getting sidetracked, that's for sure. Heck's going on? So that's what the sensor contact is, but I guess there a point to it I'm missing, obviously. glitched out. Seems like. Anyways, just whatever. Such is life, at least it's there, and I'm sure many more pop up, so not a big deal. See a lot pop up, which is nice. Here we're just exploring space and just kind of doing cruise mode. It's like, yeah, I'll go check this out. Fuck it. I'm here, but we're watching a movie on the background though. All good, all good. Hope the movie's going well and some good background entertainment with the stream. Hope Gibby's doing well and was able to cool off in the heat if you worked today, because I know it was fucking... I can only imagine it was ridiculous, likely ridiculously hot if you had to work today, so hopefully you got to stay cool.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
I suppose. Yep.
Thanks for the help with the cliptic. I had it under control, but definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight.
Oh, sure, yeah,
Now
totally
tell
had
me
it under
about the
control.
Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Austin Rake is dead. The Ragana survived.
No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done.
That's right.
Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
About damn time.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Jeez, you're impatient, lady.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yes, yes I do. Back to Mars we go. While this cruise is there, I'm gonna grab a drink. filter is supposed to go. Probably not. Oh no, it was. Think. Doc, and check my mission log here. Okay, yeah. Bored.
Shame the United Colonies built such an impressive ship for battle, instead of using it for exploration.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Orders came down. Some new science division policy. Everyone on board's to look out for heat leeches. Consider yourself informed.
I'm the reason that's happening. I am very informed.
Howdy.
We're back. Anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
I'll do my part to make certain that doesn't happen, Commander.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust.
Smart.
Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close to killing an innocent crew. Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders, and did the right thing. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
These idiots don't suspect a thing.
That's where you're wrong. You can believe in honor among thieves, but I'd venture to suspect everyone until proven otherwise. You just need to make sure you allay any suspicions they have, staying within the proper moral boundaries, of course. Do what you have to, but not what you can't do.
The Crimson Fleet has yet to leave us enough hard evidence to build a solid case against them. Be careful not to underestimate their intelligence.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
I was told to meet Nave at the Key.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Travel to the Key. Okay.
First mission in the books and no casualties.
Not too shabby. So far, going undercover's been successful. We'll see how the missions play out as I continue here.
Now what?
We undock and head to the key. Okay. Oh, no. Fuck. Not what I wanted to do. Undock. Okay. Oops. And away we go to the key. Fuck. Whoa, slow down, slow down. People crashed into the fucking thing. I mean, my fault, not paying attention. Bored.
Get out of my face.
You said the dig was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Oh shit.
Damn it. You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
Wasn't even that long. Nice to finally put a face to the name.
Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch on our belongings.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you, too. Follow me.
Pause here and be right back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And back. Okay.
History time.
History time.
So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock.
Interesting.
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Very cute. Very cute indeed.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are key.
Well, good thing I've got 257,000 of them.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place.
Interesting.
After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cripps had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't
On
even
the
try
right,
to rip me off.
got Radley from the trade
value when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay.
I feel like I've yet to see a
Final
free
step.
clinic in this game.
Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Vogue serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood, the money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
and Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest.
Oh shit.
Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
I'm gonna say Delgado sounds like a smart man, but personally Delgado is a crazy fuck to put a bomb in somebody's chest. Like, holy fuck. Like, seriously, what a crazy bastard. But yes, to me, in my undercoverness, Delgado sounds like a smart man.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now,
some tradition.
Let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced
I don't know if I want a
modifications
bomb
even
in my
you
chest.
would envy. I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
I don't know if I want it after seeing the bomb in your chest, but okay.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Well, it sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together then.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Don't blow up.
You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors has been.
Of course, right as the tour finishes, she repairs it. Perfect timing. Okay, don't put a bomb in my chest. Don't put a bomb in my chest.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me.
Yeah, I don't want a bomb in my
right,
chest, so no
Let's get
thanks.
started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
I hope that doesn't include fleet before breakfast because I like to sleep late.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going
Oh,
to
great.
need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Well, maybe you should tell me more about this legacy.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
And we will be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Rook meets King. Okay. Join the Crimson Fleet. What do we got? Sell 5 unique ship modules. Since I do use these.
Do you want to get keelhauled across the key?
I feel like that just kind of comes up as you go, so we'll do that for now. Shortcut.
I don't know about you, but I think the weather...
Rook.
This is gonna either go really successful or go very sideways. We shall see. Exit ship.
About time you got here. I told you were wasting your time, Del.
Why is everybody like, I'm taking so long? Like, I landed about the same time you did.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Will do. Seems simple enough.
So simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough.
That's a good point.
If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Understood.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Oh, very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely winter-like atmosphere until I go hypothermic.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Yes? Bye.
I wonder for these if I can you like make her wait on the ship?
I'm listening.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah?
Alright,
Time to
whatever.
go?
Figure that out later. The lock discovered. Seems like it's a bit of a freaking shithole. What do we got here? Take it. See if we can do any cool mods to my suit or anything. Required research. Something to look into. So many of these fuckers around here. Holy shit.
This better be important. We still have to... Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
I'm ready.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off.
Hopefully so.
We are in. Let's go. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Good, listen. A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface. Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began.
It's not a story, Mathis.
Mathis has got a problem. Holy fuck, why'd you even join?
Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Just a little quiet though. Too quiet if you ask me.
Before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
Not good. God, they make some god awful noises. Holy fuck.
I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah.
You're right, we need to move quick.
Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Alright, let's go.
The whole roof's coming down!
This seems like an absolute terrible fucking idea.
God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, Del, can you hear me? Del! Shit. There's no way we're getting through here. Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now?
Maybe we should take a breath, calm down, and think.
Whew. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves.
I'm listening.
I had a feeling you'd be on board. Okay, here's my plan. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
How do I know you're not just a plant setting up my loyalty or testing?
Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again.
I'm on board for now.
Playing it safe, huh? I can respect that. But you better have me back when I make me move. Now, let's find a way out of here. I guess that's one way
Hello? Hello? Waiting to hear back. Answer if you can. So the two of you made it, huh?
It was a close one, but we're in one piece.
Brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that?
Got it.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut it myself.
Attention.
It's amazing.
Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
bastard. Let there be light.
What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Right, let's go. So we keep going down this way. No face hugging up in this place, I can tell you that much. Bingo. Razorback, and take the ammo though. Sure.
So, have you thought about what I've said?
Quit bringing this up, or you're gonna get us both killed.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us.
Yeah, I doubt
And if
it.
they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right?
Yeah, if you want to kill him, I'm backing out.
Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
Find a way out of this place and keep looking for info on Cricks on the way.
Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crick's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
Okay. Prisoner records. Nothing in that one. Corrupted. Lovely. 03.
Cell D03118.
Well, hope you get a boost back. Credits don't work on me, only money. That literally pops in my head every time. Search cell for information. Okay. What am I missing here? Got ya.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Griggs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something.
Well, let's go find out. Evidence take.
Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
First bit of evidence. Thank you. Proceed to the shuttle bay.
Is this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out.
Sadly. Cool. Five out of 30. Holy fuck.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind.
You get the impression you don't really care though, but alright.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
That is the idea. For an expert door, though, was expecting more, but oh well. Office, interesting. Intercom.
I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
I don't want to fuck this guy over.
I knew it!
Yup, that's right. It was a...
Is that madness? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics, but I can open the outer door.
You got it, boss.
You're learning fast. Okay. Let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the ISO process. Please stand by.
Yup. It's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run.
Don't worry about it.
Cool. Cool. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened.
Already forgotten.
Thanks. I promise that you won't regret it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
For that. Excellent. As much as a torn muscle sucks, the grill over queen is staying. Should I wait because this dude's with me, is he not? Hold on here. Let's see. There's the key here. Then do we get my ship back or what? Like, I don't fucking want this thing.
Are you looking to start something?
Nope. Hold on, I want to see if I can get. Whatever. Hoping to get my ship back anyways.
If I had a Birion crest, I'd run my own fleet.
There you are.
It's about time.
Not now. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
We don't have much to go on.
Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank. Neighbor, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, neighbor. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
I don't normally use pistols, but I mean, I'll take it. I always wanted to take a deep space cruise.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet.
Good stuff. I think you've made the right decision.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, a siren of the stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Matt.
I think I'm going to stop the stream there. That was a good bit of progress. Since it's kind of a cliffhanger, like, ish, I think I'm gonna continue Starfield tomorrow and continue off finishing the Crimson Fleet quest line. But until then, thanks for everybody who came out to the stream. Hope to see everybody tomorrow. Feel free to follow the channel when you watch the VOD later, or now if you're watching. Yeah, we'll see everybody tomorrow continuing Starfield. Later.